What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Fantasy Puck video. It's Chris here, and today we're going to be going over our Week 12 preview. Week 12 is obviously next week, and we're doing this a little bit early, guys, just simply because of the holidays. We're going to be taking a little bit of time off. You might see a couple videos just over the course of the holidays, but probably nothing regular, just like our regularly scheduled content up until after the new year. So just on behalf of everybody here at Fantasy Puck, we want to wish you guys a safe and happy holidays. Guys, just thank you so much for all the support as always. You guys are crazy just lately with all the support and everything. So we just want to wish you guys a very, very safe and happy holidays for you guys. So the week 12 preview, before we get started, my question of this video is, what are your World Junior predictions? Do you guys watch a lot of World Juniors, or are most of you just kind of like NHL guys? I know for me personally, the World Juniors is an absolute must watch every single year, and it's something that I definitely look forward to, just seeing the up and coming kind of players and how they kind of perform in this incredible tournament. Canada's team looks unbelievable this year. I'm very excited to watch. So definitely going to be rooting for them. I also have my ugly Maple Leaf Christmas sweater on, guys. So if you like that as well, leave a comment down below because it's very comfy actually too. But if we can get 200 likes on this video, that'd be unbelievable. That could be your guys' Christmas present to us, or just me specifically. If we can get 200 likes on this video, guys. But be sure that you're saving this video in all seriousness. Be sure that you're saving this video for when week 12 comes out if we don't have any of our regular, like I said, scheduled content because we're just taking a holiday. Be sure to save this video around for when you need to look at streamers for week 12. And as always, guys, be sure that you're joining the Discord and our Twitter as well as always active. Probably will be active over the course of the holiday as well. I know Don just likes to chip in whenever he gets a free second there, and he does an incredible job, so definitely check that out. As well as we got a lot of premium options available in our Patreon, including a specific channel and specific kind of area for you guys in Discord that gives you priority over the rest of our Discord members. Be sure to join our Discord in general as well, guys. Even if you don't want to sign up and use Patreon and have these premium features like our player projections and our trade analyzer, we still have a huge fantasy hockey community available in Discord. So definitely make sure that you guys are joining that. As well, guys, if you're interested in signing up for Prize Picks, we do have a promotion right now. You can go check that out in the Discord as well. Make sure that you use code PUCK every time you sign up, and they will match your deposit up to $100 on your first initial deposit. So be sure to check out that promotion as well for the holidays in our Discord. Also, let's get right into the video here. Week 12 is very crammed and very busy. There's 4 teams that have 4 games, which are on your screen right now. And then there's a lot of teams that have only 3 games, a couple of which are on have 2 off nights, and then 3 teams, which is, Seattle and Jersey have 3 off nights throughout the entire week. So we're going to probably be prioritizing these players when you guys look to stream, guys. So I'm going to give you some recommendations there as well. So let's get right into our worst schedule, which is the Ducks and the Flyers. They only play twice. The Ducks, I believe, do play on 2 off nights. So even though they only play twice, if you need to find, players that you want to fit into your schedule for this upcoming week, just because it's so crammed on the busy nights, you want to make sure that you are able to actually use these players that you stream. So Anaheim isn't actually a worse option. I don't believe I included any Ducks for any of my streamers, but if you guys are interested and if they fit the schedule that you have or the players that you have, definitely look at them because I'm pretty sure they're on both off nights, the 27th and the 29th, I believe. All right, our week 12 forward streamers. Up first, we have Jared McCann of the Seattle Kraken. Obviously, them and New Jersey have the best schedule for this week because they're on 3 off nights. So you're going to be able to play them in your lineup every single one of those nights, essentially. McCann's just a very solid option, like plays top 6 minutes, shoots, hits on power play. I know Seattle kind of splits their power play, but he's been really good as of late. So I would definitely recommend McCann. He's center left wing eligible, 21% owned though. So if you can't find McCann, there's definitely other options available to you. And one of those options is Eric Hall of the New Jersey Devils. He's currently on a line with Jesper Bratt and Jack Hughes, who are both having fantastic seasons, by the way. Eric Hall is also a face-off machine, so if you guys count face-offs, again, a really good streaming option for this upcoming week, given the schedule that he's got, and then shoots and hits as well too. Second power play also. Jordan Stahl of the Carolina Hurricanes has actually been quite good as of late. Good shot volume, hits a bunch as well too, guys, and a face-off machine on top of that for those of you that are looking for more of a pure center. I know with Hollow specifically, him and Hughes just kind of like go back and forth in terms of their face-offs. With Hollop obviously taking more of them just because he's better, but Hughes does chip in at some faceoffs every once in a while. when he's at center. So Jordan Staal is more of just like a pure centerman if you guys need a bunch of faceoffs, and he's very, very good responsibly. He's very, very responsible defensively. So a lot of the time, he'll just get played in like D zone faceoffs, and his faceoff volume is a lot. So if you guys need faceoffs, Jordan Stahl's a really good option. But outside of that, he hits a bunch too, and he shoots. He's got 7 points his last 10 games with 6 goals. So he's currently on a heater right now. So definitely look to pick him up. And then Eto Lucerinen of the Florida Panthers. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Left wing center as well. 3% owned, so good for the deeper leagues for sure. You just get exposure to Florida's top 6. And Anton Lindell is back and taking his role on the second line center with Barkov out. So if he's available, I'd probably lean towards him. But Lucerinen is still on that, or Lucerinen, excuse me, is still on that second line and is going to give you exposure to Sam Bennett, who's just on an absolute heater right now. He's got 8 points in his last 10, including 5 goals. So good, option to kind of stream. 3% owned, you get top 6, you get second power play. So good option for sure, guys. Definitely check him out if he's available in the deeper leagues. Moving on to defensemen, we have, again, some good options here. Justin Schultz, again, just because of the schedule. Really, really good option. Power play 1 defenseman on Seattle, who's been pretty good as of late as well, too. He's 17% owned, so it should be readily available to most people, unless you're in a super, super deep league. But again, power play 1 defenseman, you get him on 3 nights where you don't have to worry about benching him or not being able to play him. So that's a pretty good option for you guys there. Jonas Siegenthaler is a shot, block, and hit machine. This guy's fantastic when it comes to peripheral categories. Even though New Jersey's kind of been rocky as of late, I wouldn't be too worried about plus minus stuff like that. He is playing with Dougie Hamilton on that top pair, so he's going to get over 20 minutes a night for sure, and a really good schedule on top of that. So if you're looking for those peripheral categories, which is normally what I like to do when I stream defensemen, is I already go and I look for these guys that are good in shots, hits, and blocks, if you guys count those categories in your league. So Siegenthaler is a really good option, and he's playing top pair. Same thing with Marcus Patterson. He's playing top pair with Chris Letang. Not as high as the shot volume as Siegenthaler, but definitely hits and definitely blocks a lot as well too. So again, a really good option for you guys. He's going to play over 20 minutes a night, so you don't have to worry about, picking up a defenseman. Like, let's say, for example, I don't know, like Boquist. I know that's a hot topic right now, but the thing with Boquist is he only plays like 13 minutes a night and doesn't really do much in terms of any peripheral stats or anything like that. Like, even though he's power play 1 now that he's returned, he only plays 13 minutes a night, which is annoying when you're trying to stream a defenseman. So that's why I usually tend to go and find these guys like Pettersson and Siegenthaler that are really good peripheral stats, that I know play over 20 minutes a night, and that I know that I'm not going to have to worry about them putting up zeros. So Marcus Pettersson is, again, a really good option if for Siegenthaler, for whatever reason, is unavailable to you, or you just like the fact that you like Pettersson, for example. Moving on, Damon Severson. I couldn't really find a 4th D that I liked that was under 8% owned. So I went back to Severson again. Power play defenseman, good schedule, same as Siegenthaler. He is 18% owned though, so Dougie is on power play 1 as well too, but there's still good New Jersey players on the power play 2. So Severson's, again, a pretty good option in that sense as well. So if you need a defenseman, Severson's there. He's probably not my first choice. Just because, like I said, I like guys like Siegenthaler and Pettersson, but just wanted to have an option there for some of you guys. But we do have a couple pretty good options here. A lot of them seem to fall on the same day, but it's just going to be something that's up to you guys, whether your preference is like or ownership wise. Aiden Hill is obviously my front runner for the streaming goalie options for this week. You get a very, very favorable matchup against Anaheim. That's a guaranteed start for Hill because it's a back-to-back by Vegas, and Anaheim is completely terrible. So Aiden Hill's been solid this year, and Vegas has been on a roll, so I would definitely recommend grabbing Aiden Hill if he's available in your guys' leagues, if you need to stream a goalie this week. Jonas Corposalo is back off of injury, guys, and I'm assuming that his volume is going to go up. I don't know if Tarasov is really going to get that many more starts. Again, Merzlikins is kind of down with an injury right now, and Corposalo is 6% owned. It's likely that they either start splitting or start giving the majority of the starts to Corposalo once he's kind of like warmed up. And I know Columbus is bad, but at the same time, they get a matchup against Chicago this week. And Chicago is arguably worse. They don't even have 10 wins on the season yet this year. So it's really, like up to your guys' preference, but he is 6% owned. So if you're in a deeper league and you need a goalie start, or for example, if you desperately need a win and your week hasn't gone according to plan, Corposalo is not a terrible option against Chicago. Casey Smith has been really good, actually, and the Penguins' goaltending and tandem in general has just been good. So again, Smith's a really good option. There's a reason why he's 14% owned. Like he does see a lot more volume than say regular backups that only get back to backs. Even though Jari is an absolute volume machine, so it's been a lot closer than I thought. I guess is what I'm trying to say. But DeSmith is going to get a matchup against Detroit. Detroit's obviously a pretty good team this year, guys. But at the same time, the Penguins have just been on an absolute tear as well. And DeSmith is a pretty safe goalie, so I wouldn't be too worried against the matchup against Detroit. At least you know you're guaranteeing a start. And say, for example, Aiden Hill is taken or is on another team because he is 18% owned. You could snatch up DeSmith if he's available to you guys. And if both those guys are taken, Brian Elliott should be available on the 28th, which is an off night, by the way, which is why it's highlighted in green. So you know that you're going to be able to get a goalie start there. Brian Elliott, again, 7% owned. He hasn't been great by any means, but at the same time, you're playing him against Montreal. The only thing that I'm not 100% sure of, but I can't actually see happening, is they do have a back-to-back on the 29th against the Rangers. I'm assuming they're going to play Vasilevsky against Shesterkin, and Brian Elliott should get the easier matchup against Montreal, but you never know. Like, they could just be, Cooper could just be like, yeah, I want to get the guaranteed win against Montreal, and then we'll just battle it out with the Rangers. So it's very possible that he just starts Vasilevsky, but I'm going to lean to the side of Brian Elliott is going to start against Montreal. So he's available to you guys, 7% owned, and a good favorable matchup on an off night. Guys, that's going to do it for the video. Again, happy holidays to everybody. Be safe. Just wanted to, again, voice my thanks and appreciation for you guys. Especially everybody here at FP. Like, we're just, we love the support that you guys have, whether it's in just Discord, like hanging out, asking questions, or like leaving likes on videos and stuff like that. So just have a safe and happy holidays. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you after the break with our regular scheduled content. So look forward to that. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this, guys. Lots of fun fantasy hockey content coming in the new year. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys. I will see you in the next video. Have yourselves a fantastic holiday.